Hi guys, it's Stacy and I'm back with a Joann's and Hobby Lobby haul. I'm gonna go ahead and start and just show you what I have, and I'll just grab from the pile and we'll see if it's Joann's or Hobby Lobby. I went back to Hobby Lobby. Almost everything that I was there before was still there except for the paper kits. There were a few left though, quite a few left. So this heavy duty Velcro was 37 cents. You guys have probably seen this. And there was a bunch of that, and I got the last two of these tape, the foam tape, that was 49 cents. These are restickable mounting dots from Scotch. Those are $1.99. I thought that would be nice instead of magnets on the refrigerator for like paperwork or, you know, the kids' school calendar or whatever. And I guess if they lose their stick, you wash them or reuse them. Here, we'll just try to grab Hobby Lobby. This more Velcro for 37 cents. I got this cute little snail, which was funny because like the week before I was there with my daughter and I said, oh, look at the little crochet or yarn snail. And then I saw it on clearance, so that's the reason I got it. But I thought it was super cute. I don't know, 69 cents. So they still had all these sticker books for the Christmas one, which I had seen on Tina's channel, and I thought I had got it, and I said, I'm not going back because if I do, I'll buy more. Well, I went back, but I wasn't too bad. But yeah, here's what's in that. I'm sure you've seen it on all the different channels. Then these are Velcro dots that you actually sew into your projects, which I thought would be good for when I make fabric bags. Then I got these two sticker sheets, which this matches one of the paper kits I got. And then I went ahead and got this one because I thought that the sentiments in there, they could work as sentiments on cards. But other than that, there were still tons left. I just was like, nope, nope. Then I went to Joann's. Oh, this is from Hobby Lobby too. Look at these little scissors from Singer. $1.37, normally $5.49. That's a good price on those scissors. Then I went to Joann's and there wasn't a whole lot left. People were leaving with the cart full by the bolt of fabric, which I'll show you some more stuff I've got. And everything was 90 to 95% off. And I think this Distress Oxide, and I thought I didn't have this color, but I do, it was less than 70 cents. I think it was like 30 cents or 20 cents. So, and then I remember Tina, Crafty Bean, hauling these and saying, you know, my daughter found them when we were waiting in line. She's like, look at these. And I was like, oh yeah. And it has the 4 different sizes, but I think they rang up 49 cents or under that. So, and I went back today to Joann's and literally it was like the shelves, there were a couple bolts of fabric left that were some weird stuff. And when I say a couple, I mean a couple. Everything that was there was mainly just the hardware left in the store that they were selling. There wasn't really any product. I got these dies and I don't remember, they were like 30 or 40 cents, guys. So this was, I went on Monday and the store was packed. I think we were in line for like an hour. That's how packed it was. So I really think it got wiped out. It was 79 cents for these. These were $1.49. And I should have bought more. Because they had duplicates of this kind of stuff. It was gone today. I should have bought more so that I could have given it away to my crafty friends. This one was $1.49. This one I got because it was $1.49. And I thought, well, let me give it a go and see if I can do something with it. Looks like it has a stencil set that goes with it. But anyway. And I really liked the font on this Season's Greetings. And this was 79 cents. And then, like, there's more in here, but like literally we were carrying around bags because there were no carts. There were a few carts and people had it full of bolts, but these were 50 cents or 50 some odd cents a skein. And if we'd known that and had a different way to carry it, some woman brought us this tube of plastic and we tied it, it was ripping. My daughter had one full. So, and I guess I could show you the yarn. It's Line Brand 2 of Wands. I thought this would make a nice cardigan. I thought these colors, let's see. There's that one. There's this. So I just got 10 of each. And it should be enough to make a cardigan. It should be more than enough. So I thought that would make a pretty fall colored cardigan. So there's those. Then, you guys, Hobby Lobby was having their yarn clearance. Oh, that's from Joann's. And we had went there first. That's the only reason I went back, is because I knew they had started, and I was good. I had my cart full, and then I put a bunch back, and just left with a bunch of like these teal colors, because $1.24 and there's 232 yards. Some of the ones that were there that were this price literally were like 70 some odd yards, and we were kind of trying to calculate out what we could make if we bought it all, and that's the hard part about buying clearance yarn. Then Hobby Lobby had I Love This Yarn, which this I believe has, usually the solid colors are like over 300 yards, so $2.49, so it was 50% off, and 252 yards. So like the color wave ones do have a little bit less, but I'm pretty sure the solids are like 300 or 300 and something. And they had this yarn, and they had a few other colors or color waves, but it wasn't very pretty. And there wasn't enough really to make anything. Like this one wasn't bad. This was 300 yards. It might have been a different one I'm confusing it with, but like last year, I literally filled up carts and carts and carts. Like we would go back every few days, and there was still tons, so I would buy it. And I probably last year on clearance got, I don't know, something like 300 skeins of yarn. Okay, no, there's just tons more. Like I bought multiple because you have to have multiple in order to make anything with yarn. So if you're going there to buy, don't feel guilty if you have to buy multiple. And then I'll show you what else. So when you go to Joann's, you have to buy, or when I was there, you had to buy the bolt of yarn, or the bolt of fabric. So when I seen everybody loading their carts up, I had no idea. I had no idea what the price was. I know that I sew, and I usually make bags or bowl koozies, and that's about it. But I could venture into other things. I went and saw what they had, and a lot of the stuff had weird patterns, but I thought this was cute. It would make a cute bag or bowl koozie, because that's about all I do. And there wasn't much. Like they don't even measure it. So they counted this as 3 yards because they count per, layer. So what was weird is I got charged more for this than I bought my daughter some upholstery blackout fabric, and she got multiple yards, which normally it would have cost her close to $600 for. It was $17 and change. I don't have it. There's this one, which was $9.99 a yard, and they count it like by the thing. So I can't remember what I paid. It was supposed to be like $1 a yard, which I think I got charged a little bit more. I know I did on one of them, and I don't know why. I thought this one was cute for bags. This would be cute to make these into PJs, or you could do bowl koozies out of this. Probably the same thing, like see, $9.99. So it was $1 a yard. This was the weird one. Like the guy said, like he was like, this one is, I don't remember what it was, $10 or something for this much. And it's not that much there, and it was $9.99, so it should have been $1 a yard, but I got charged more than that. I don't know why, but I went ahead and paid it. I think it was 10 something for this, all this fabric, which they deemed was something like, oh, he counted as 8 yards. There was only 7 here. But yeah, so if your Joann's are still open, go check them out. Like I said, I went in there today. There was literally maybe 10 bolts of fabric. There might have been a few more, but they were weird patterns. And there was nothing. There was like nothing. There was like a couple of little things on the hooks up by the registers. There was stuff from the back. I should have took pictures. There was stuff from like that you could tell they used in the business, like cords. There was a printer that was their printer in a box out there. So they're selling the hardwares left, or the goods, the shelves. They're selling everything in the store. So that's what was left. And it was very little. All the other aisles, we kind of walked around and we were surprised because there were still a few aisles that were pretty full. And then the fabric area, and yeah, they've been condensing it, but there was nothing. Like, there was a ton of this yarn. I think we're both kind of disappointed that we didn't buy more of it, because if nothing else, you can make baby blankets out of this and donate them. And so someone got a really good deal, because I don't know. The place was packed. My husband said that when he worked retail and there was a store closing that he worked at, that they called them vultures, and that's literally what it felt and looked like. And I guess I could be considered one of them since we were loading up. But yeah, that's the stuff. There wasn't a whole lot, guys. I hope you enjoy seeing what little bit we got, and I'll see you next time. Bye.